make sure that data is protected, used responsibly.
Definitely. Students and their families need to know what data is being collected, how it's being used, and who has access to it.
Transparency is key.
Absolutely. And we need clear rules and regulations about student data privacy.
So it's not just about protecting data, it's also about making sure the AI tools themselves are being used fairly.
Right. That's where algorithmic bias comes in.
We talked about this a little earlier, the idea that if the data used to train AI is biased, then the AI itself can be biased.
Exactly. And that can have real consequences, especially in education.
Yeah, we could end up with AI systems that actually make those inequalities in education worse.
Or create new ones. We've got to be really careful about that.
Like, imagine an AI tutor that gives harder math problems to boys than girls.
Right. Or one that pushes kids from low-income families towards vocational training instead of college prep.
Just because of some outdated stereotypes.
Exactly. We don't want AI making those kinds of decisions.
Absolutely not. So how do we fix this algorithmic bias problem? It seems so complicated.
It is complicated. But I think the first step is admitting there's a problem, acknowledging that bias exists.
Okay, so we can't just ignore it.
Yep. Then we need to actively look for bias in the data that's used to train these AI systems.
And try to fix it.
Yes, clean up the data as much as possible. And then we need to keep watching these AI systems even after they're being used in schools. Make sure they're actually being fair.
So monitor them, look for any signs of bias popping up.
Exactly. And something else that's really important is making sure we get input from lots of different people when we're designing and using these AI tools for education.
Not just the tech experts.
Right. We need teachers, we need ethicists, we need people from the communities that will be most affected by these technologies.
So everyone has a voice at the table.
Exactly. That's the only way to make sure these tools are helpful for all students, no matter who they are or where they come from.
It's about using AI to make education more fair and inclusive for everyone.
That's the goal.
All of these ethical questions, they really make you think. It shows that bringing AI into education, it's not just a technical challenge, it's a human one.
It is, absolutely.
We need to keep talking about these issues, keep thinking critically about the values we want these powerful tools to reflect.
We can't just assume AI is neutral. It's not. It reflects the values and biases of the people who create it and use it.
And it's our job to make sure those values are the right ones.
The ones that lead to a better world, a better future for education.